disappointing race, especially if you consider the highs of Belgium last time out. But this wasn't a rage race for Justin, seeing as it was his mistake. It's Suzuka, which plays host to round 13 of the Justin Sampson career mode. Hello, welcome to episode 13. We are here at the Suzuka Circuit. As you can see, Justin does have to start from the back, which is unfortunately had a problem in qualifying yesterday. Made a mistake on his final run, and that's really not what he needed. So it's Lewis Hamilton on pole position. His teammate starts in 20th, and we start in 24th place. Here we go. We have the lights in Suzuka. It's lights out, and away we go. And Justin gets a good launch, but then is slowly starting to bog down compared to the Lotuses, and now suddenly to Chandok as they head into turn 1. And Justin runs very wide. Not what he needs to do at the start. Chandok did leave him space, so you can't really blame Chandok for that. Now heading into the S's. But he seems to be already closing on Karen Chandok. Is he going to be able to make any positions here? They seem to be bunching up quite a lot. Round the outside, not even sure what corner name it is. It's the corner before Dunlop, that's what I'll call it. And he's managed to make moves stick, and now going into Dunlop, he passes Heikki Kovalainen, and he's right behind Jarno Trulli. Now heading into the Degners, is he going to be able to make a move? I think he might just have done it. And now down the inside of Lucas Di Grassi. He goes wide, and Di Grassi rejoins the track unsafely, and there's contact between him and the Lotus, and I think Jarno Trulli had to retire as a result of that. So that is unfortunate for him. Moving on to lap 2 now. Now he's behind the home hero, Kamui Kobayashi. Is he going to be able to make the move stick? The Sauber is seemingly very wide as Kobayashi is making it. But down the inside of the corner before Dunlop. And Justin is able to make the move stick. Now he's trying to pass Pedro De La Rosa. So heading into the Degner curves now. Is he going to be able to make any inroads? But Kobayashi is still right behind him. Now heading into Degner 2. Kobayashi completely dive bombs him and spins as a result. And I think he might have collected another car. I'm not sure. I think he might have rejoined unsafely. I think, yeah, he did collect another car, I'm pretty sure. And there was just not anything Justin could have done. Just Kobayashi went for a very ambitious move down the inside. Now heading into the Casio Triangle. But Pedro De La Rosa has broken incredibly early, and Justin has lost a bit of his wing. And Justin was not amused by that.
Did you see what he did there? He just brake checked me.
Of course, Justin very unhappy by that. But moving on to lap 3, Pedro De La Rosa goes very slow, going into 130R. He switches to the inside, and he's made that move stick. Bravo, Justin! He kind of Ricardo'd his way down the inside, going into the Casio Triangle. So, Justin has taken P18, now heading into turn 1. But he runs too deep, and that curb almost spins him. And Pedro De La Rosa is let back through, and Justin was not happy.
What the Which designed that curb? It shouldn't spin my car like that.
Obviously, Justin very unhappy with that. But as you can see, he's really trying to get past Pedro De La Rosa. He's trying to go around the outside, but he's squeezed out Pedro De La Rosa's, just shutting the door. As he heads out of the Dunlop corner, now into the Degner curves. Is Justin going to be able to make that move stick? Now heading into Degner 2. But he's oversteered slightly. But Pedro De La Rosa actually pitted at the end of that lap. so Justin didn't have to do any work on track to get that position. Now comes lap 6, and he's into the pits for his only scheduled stop. He hits his box. Now, the team have a nose for it. I'm not sure why they need to do that. And they have changed the nose. A lot of cars have pitted already. So where is Justin going to come out of the pit lane? He comes out in 20th. Behind Bruno Senna, who he was just following before his pit stop. And Justin was not happy.
You did it again. You changed my nose when it didn't need any changing. The chief strategist is going to be punched after the race.
Oh dear, things could get tasty after the race. But Bruno Senna's going very slowly ahead. And now heading into the Degner corners. Is he going to be able to make this move stick? He's got the run going into Degner 2. Senna goes to the inside to defend. Is Justin going to be able to make the move stick? Now heading into the hairpin. He's got the inside for the corner. And he actually makes it stick. Somehow going into that corner. I don't know how he managed to do that. And he's now ahead of Bruno Senna. A couple of cars have actually retired since then. Now heading into the hairpin. Justin accelerates too hard. And he's spun it. And he's let Bruno... Is he going to let Senna through? Yes, he is. And now he's lost that position again. A couple more cars have actually retired since the last shot now. But he's now right behind Bruno Senna. And he has absolutely no trouble clearing him. So now, Justin is up into P15. So he could be on for a good result. Despite the fact he's threatening to punch one of his team members in the face. After that botched pit stop. So, but there is a lot that can happen in 5 laps. But it's that Vitaly Petrov. No, that's Robert Kubica, I think. Or is it Petrov? I think it was Petrov because I think he might be lapped. But Vitaly Petrov seemed to have crashed on the exit of the Degner corner. Now heading into 130R. And Justin's actually gained a couple more positions. There's so many retirements in this race. Don't know what's going on. That would be the last position he gained as he's now heading round the final corner onto the pit straight. He finished in 13th, which is actually his second best result of the season, so he should be satisfied. But he was still disappointed, despite the fact that he's celebrating. He's acting like he's pleased, but he finished in 13th place. And look at all the retirements. We lost almost half the field. Now here are the championship standings. Karen Shandrock actually scored points, which is not what Justin Sampson will want. After the race, as Justin said, he confronted the chief strategist of the Virgin Racing team. Oh, he made some Oh, for God's sake, Justin Sampson's on his way.
Why did you change my wing? You could have cost me points.
We thought you were losing air performance, so we decided to change it.
Yeah, but you could have cost me points. I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Yeah, but we feel it was